I've only done one of the assignments. Yeah, no. I've only done one of the.
You have only done one, but you've done all the quiz, right? Did you do all the quiz for all the lessons? You didn't do all of them.
I did all of them.
Not all. There is a particular one you didn't do. I think storytelling with AI. Go and cross check. Go back to links, go and cross check. You didn't do the quiz there.
Okay.
I saw your name on all of them, but that particular one, I didn't see your name there.
Story. But I did that AI assistant storytelling and MPC. I middle seen I got 100 on it.
There's no,
It's showing that I got
there's no
one.
extension. No, you're coming here. He's moving here. He's moving. Okay, Chagos, we're going to wait for others. We'll wait a little bit for others, and then we'll start. Okay.
Okay. Ow. I'll try to do the assignment again until it shows on my performance. I mean the quiz.
Okay, go and take it again, and check other ones too. I don't know if it's that one, but there is a particular one you didn't do. You
Is
took all
that
the quiz,
is
but
that one?
okay, go and take it again.
Big sleep session. Why is it? Wow, it's good. Oh. So tired. Đây con nhỏ nó lớn. Đây vậy. Ma, I've done it. I got 93 in it. I did it and I got 93.
Oh wow, you did and you got 93.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. Nelly, how are you doing? Nelly, can you hear me?
I can't wait for today's lesson.
Today's lesson is interesting. Okay, Nelly. Let's wait for more 3 minutes. Once it's 4:15, we'll start. Nelly, are you
Okay.
done with your quiz? You can go to Link School, go and do your quiz while we wait for others. Okay, Nelly?
Then that it make you smile. Huh? Let me see. It's already 4:15. Oh, yeah, we are not much.
So we're going to our class now. Okay, we can't keep waiting for others. When others join, then they will just join us from wherever they meet us. Right? Can you see my screen? Okay. So what can you see on my screen? Type in the chat. Type what you can see. Make code basics, block coding in Minecraft. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at today. We are going to code. How many of you have done Scratch before now? You have done Scratch programming. indicate. So we're going to code, and the code in Minecraft is Scratch like. Looks like Scratch block. So we'll be using code to do things in Minecraft education. We're going to use it to build house and spawn mobs. All right. So let's begin. So in today's class, we are going to learn these things you're seeing displayed on the screen. Firstly, understand block-based coding. Secondly, open and use make code. Thirdly, thirdly, how to spawn mobs with make code. Fourthly, make something happen with codes. And lastly, have one working coded interaction. Right? So after that, it's time to start officially, okay? So introduction to block coding. What is block coding? Block coding is a visual programming language allowing users to create programs by stacking blocks, simplifying the learning process. Stacking blocks, as I explained initially, that the block I'm talking about is like scratch programming block for those that have done scratch programming. But if you have not, it's not still difficult. Okay, we can still flow, right? So benefits of block coding. Block coding enhances logical thinking and problem solving skills, allowing beginners to grab coding fundamentals without syntax complexity. So block coding is very, very simple because it's like puzzle, like puzzle or your Lego blocks, Lego building blocks that the children use in playing, right? So it's not that difficult to understand. And then using make code in Minecraft. Microsoft Make Code enable coding interaction in Minecraft, engaging students in a fun and game-based learning environment. How to open Make Code in Minecraft education, step by step. So this is how to open Make Code in Minecraft, because we have not done that before. We have not opened the Minecraft code before today. So the first thing to do is to enter your Minecraft world, and then you press the C. You use the C key to open your code blocks on your keyboard. And then you code builder opens. Code builder opens when you click on the C, and then you click on make block. You can actually give it a name and then you click on make block. We are going to do the practicals. But for now, let's continue. So what you see in make block. Once you open it, you see the scratch like interface as I explained before. But the practical is going to explain it much more better. Alright. So I told you guys that I will be spawning mobs, and I know some of you will be wondering what spawn is. So what is a spawn? Spawn is the place where something appears in Minecraft. It can be where when you enter the world or where creatures and animals suddenly show up. Right? Example, when you join a new Minecraft education world, you appear in one spot. That spot is your spawn point. Put this in. Don't have it. So what are mobs? Mobs are the moving creatures in Minecraft. They can be friendly like cows or sheep. So do you used to see mobs in your world? Of course you do. You have a lot of them. At times you see sheep, you see cow, you see all those creatures that move around. They are all known as mobs, right? So they can be friendly like cows and sheep or scary like zombies. Have you encountered zombies in your world before? If you have, let me know in the chat box. Mobs walk around the world just like real animals or characters. Example, if you see a cow walking in the grass or a zombie at night, those are mobs. Are you following? Ah, you killed the zombie. Who did? Which zombie did you kill? Oh, Chiagozie. Okay. All right. So let's continue. So I said mobs are the moving creatures in Minecraft. They can be friendly like cows, sheep. Who is on my screen? Stop drawing. Who is doing that? So now we're going to move on to do practicals now. The first thing we'll be doing is spawning mobs, right? Using code. So I'm going to show you guys how you can open your make code interface in your Minecraft education without any issues. After we're going to create our very first project with make code, right? So let's begin. Open your Minecraft. Open your Minecraft. Once you open your Minecraft, it lets me know. Okay, Daniel, you said you have opened yours. That's good. Others, open your Minecraft so we can do something. Can you see my screen? You can see my screen. Use the chat box. I want to be seen. So now I'm going to click on play. Are you guys ready? How many of you have opened your? Okay, Daniel have opened. Chagozie, Olawale, and who else? All right, so let's move on. I'll click on play, and then I'm going to create a new world. I'm going to name this new world Make Code Builder. Make Code Builder. Make Code Builder. Then I'll leave it on creative, and then difficulty is peaceful as usual, right? And then we're not changing any other thing. Click on play. If you have named your word, okay, yours is loading. Mine is loading too. Have you named your word? Okay, mine is still loading. Mine is taking time, so let's just wait for it. All right, I'm waiting. Mine is still loading, so just open your own. We have not started anything yet, but as soon as mine is done loading, we'll kick off immediately. Yes, mine is taking time. I think his network is not strong, but it's almost done, Sha. Ah, so how many of you? If your own is downloading, let me see you. Comment in the chat box. Or is it only Chiagoze's own that is downloading? Ah, okay, mine is downloading as well. Can you see that? Can you hear me now? Let me share my screen again. Can you see my screen? All right, I'll share again. Okay, can you see my screen now? Okay, now let's continue. So I'm still up here. I'm looking for a better space. Okay, I'll be coming down here. So button on your keyboard. Are you there? Type the C button on your keyboard and then you have this on my screen. Can you see my screen? If you are there, let me know in the chat box. So this interface is called your make code interface in Minecraft. Just press your C button on your keyboard and that interface will open. Okay, Daniel? Your C button. Once you're in your world, click on your C button on your keyboard, your letter C. That's how I got there. Is your make code open now? If it's open now, type yes in the chat box so we can continue. I'm waiting for your response. Olawale, no. So who else? What's the problem, Olawale? Just click on your C button. On your keyboard, type C, just C. Once you're in your word, make sure you're in your word before typing. So Olawale, are you there? Is your make block open now? Your make code. Yours is doing somehow. How? What is it doing exactly? Okay, Daniel, you have opened yours. Olawale, you have opened yours. Chiagozie, what about you? Make sure your interface is looking like mine. You can see my screen. Yeah, just type C. It should be. I'm not using phone. I'm using a laptop, so I can't tell. Okay, now let's continue. So after opening it, you are going to create a new project. For this project, I want to name it Spawn Mob. So once you see how we can get mobs into our world using code, using the make code blocks. So once you type spawn mob, you click on new project, you type spawn mob, and then you click on create. Have you? Oh, Daniel, have you created yours? The sun. What's yours doing? Okay, Daniel have created his own. Chagoze, have you? Others, what about you? Olawale, have you? All right, now let's continue. So I'll click on create. I'll click on create, and then it's creating now, creating new project. And once it's done creating, I'll have this interface. This is where we are going to be coding. This part is called your block categories. This middle is here you position your blocks. This is where you join and assemble your blocks, right? So if you have gotten to this stage, let me know so we can start coding so we can do something. Who is on my screen? It's not working there. Why are you not using Minecraft education? That's what you're using. Maybe you should be using the one you told me you downloaded after for practice. But for this class, you should be using Minecraft education. So we'll all be on the same page. Okay, let's continue, guys. Now, we are going to return this block because we won't be needing it. This on start, return it or you delete it. Anyone. And then we'll be needing this one. So this one, we're going to edit the run here. We'll edit the run and rename it to cow because we are going to spawn a cow into our world. So let's name it cow. Once you type cow, you press enter. Change this from run to cow. Change it from run to cow. Oh, Chagoze, your trial have finished. Oh. Sorry about that. What do you want to say? Type it. Type it, Mrs. Abosode. Why not use your name? That's your mom's name. Rename yourself. So I can call you by your name. Okay, so I'll continue. So now after changing this run to cow in my on chart command block, I'm going to click on MERPs. Can you see this purple block right here? I'll click on it. MERPs. And then when I click on MERPs, I'll get this drop down. You have so many blocks here. So we'll be dragging out this first one. This first block is what we're going to be using. Drag it out. I've dragged it out already. And I'm going to place it inside this one and make sure it locks. And once it locks, you get the came sound showing you that is you have already placed it where it's meant to be. Right? So after placing this block inside the on chart command, I'm going to click on animal. Mind you that we are trying to spawn a cow and we have chicken here. Right? So I have chicken, that's not what we want to spawn. So I'll look for cow. This is sheep, this is wolf, villager, mushroom, squid, rabbit, donkey, and this is cow. This is cow on the second box. So I'm going to click on cow. Are you there? Change the animal to cow because that's what we're trying to spawn. That's the mob we want to spawn. If you are there, let me know in the chat. Okay, you don't know how to rename. Tell me your name so I can rename you. Tell me your name. Let me change your name for you. Type your name in the chat box. If you have gotten to this place, let me know. Type yes in the chat box. Only Daniel. Who else? Oh, you again, Zayden. Okay, Zayden. Um. hmm. Okay, done. So now let's continue. So now you click on this play button here. Can you see this green big button where my mouse is hovering? And below our blocks is right here with the play icon. I'm going to click on it. And now I'm back to my world. Can you see? It's getting dark, so let's just grab torchlights from the inventory. Okay. and I'm just going to light up my world. Okay. Now I'll click on my T button on my keyboard. I'll press my T button on my keyboard, and then I'll have this space bar for typing. So I'll click inside it and type T. Sorry, and type cow, which is the mob we're trying to spawn. And that's the name we give to the code, right? The code block we created. So type cow. Once you type cow, you click on enter, and here is the cow. Can you see the cow? Here is the cow moving on. So we can also decide to have multiple cows. We can decide to spawn multiple cows in our world, right? This is a pig. That's not the one we spawned. The cow is right there. Can you see it moving about? So are you there? If you are there, you let me know so we can loop. So I'll teach you how you can get multiple mobs at the same time, how to spawn multiple mobs at the same time. Are you there? Let me know in the chat box. Can I replay? What should I replay exactly? Chagozi, be paying attention. Yes, it's just like Scratch. When I was explaining, I told you that the code, Minecraft make code, looks like Scratch for those of you that have done Scratch programming. So it's going to be easy for you to flow and understand if you have done Scratch programming before. But if you haven't, it's still not difficult. You still be able to flow. So light up, press your E button on your keyboard to open your inventory. Once you open your inventory, you either search for torchlight, you search or you start looking for it. But searching is going to make it come up easily because you have a lot of items in your inventory. So you search for it for easy identification. Then after that, you right click to place the torch. Let me show you how to. Chiagozi, I just asked you a question and you're here saying nobody attends to you. I asked you what the problem is and you didn't reply. Now you said nobody is attending to you. Really? So let me show you how to light up, Daniel. Pay attention. Yes, I said after pressing C, you will. Okay, let me show you again. We'll take it one more time. But before then, Daniel, pay attention. Let me show you how to light up the world. I mean, your world. So I'm going to press my E button on my keyboard. So do the same. E button. Once I type on my E button, my inventory is going to come up. This is called inventory. It's going to pop up this way. Then I'll click here in this search bar here. Can you see this search bar? I'm going to type touch. I'll type touch, and you see all these are touch, different types of touch. So you choose one. Me, I'll choose the normal touch because it's very bright. I already have it here. I already have it here. So you can just grab it and place it in your hotbar. This place is called your hotbar. So you can place it here, right? I already have one. So let me just turn this one. Once you grab your touch and place it in your hotbar, you close the inventory. And now I'm back to my word. So I'm going to right click to position the torchlight at any given position of my choice. So I'm going to position one right here. Can you see? And then I'll decide to position another one under this tree. Can you see that? I also decide to position it somewhere else. See? So I can go on, but it's already daybreak in my world, so there won't be any need for the torchlight. It's more important during the night when everywhere is dark. So you use it to light up your world so you can see what you're doing. Okay. And then Chia Gozie, pay attention. You said you got lost at sea. So I'm going to click on my C button. Mind you, I've already created our world. We have already created um don't know if you can go back. Okay, let me go to home. Okay, now I'm back. So once you type your C, you should have this, right? You have this. And once you have this, you click on new project. You click on new project. And once you click on new project, you name it. And okay. So type inside here, just give this a name. We gave ours spawn mobs. Let's continue. Chiagozi, I hope you are flowing now. No, it doesn't light up itself. You have to place it. Once you place it, the light is already there. Just place it. Once you place it, it will brighten up everywhere. And you can place as many as you want. Sure, Agozi, I hope you are now following. So I'm going to show you how to spawn a mob again. If you are lost initially, let's take it one more time. So to spawn a mob, I'm going to return this block. This is the block we need on chat command. Once you have this on chat command, the initial one we did was cow. So this time around, let's use chicken. So type chicken. You can spawn any mob of your choice. On chat command chicken, change the run to chicken. And then you click on mobs. Once you click on mobs, you have this drop down. Right, you see? I'm scrolling down and then I'm just seeing multiple of it. So we're going to be using this first block right here where my mouse is hovering. So I'm going to drag it out and I'll place it inside the command block here. Now I'll choose chicken. Chicken is already here as the default mob. But just to confirm, you can just choose it back or you can use any other mob of your choice. We have so many of them. We have even panda, we have pig, sheep, rabbit, bear. Also, we are using chicken. Can you see it? So now, once you are done placing this block this way, you click on this big large icon, this green and white icon below your block where my mouse is hovering that have the play button, play icon. So you click on it. Once you click on it, you click your T button on your keyboard. Click on your T button on your keyboard. Once you have done that, you type you type chicken inside here. Type chicken, type chicken inside here because that's the mob we are trying to spawn. Once you are done typing chicken, you enter from here. And you see where my mouse is, that is where you're going to click. So I'll click there and this is my chicken. Can you see it? That's my chicken that I just spawned. Where is it running to? Oh, our chicken is running away. Too bad. It's no longer in sight. Where is our chicken? Okay, it's right there. Can you see it? It's right there. It's still running into the forest. Why is the chicken running though? All right. So that's how you can spawn your mob. Now, the next thing is to show you how to spawn multiple mobs, right? As you can see, we are only able to spawn one chicken. So I can spawn up to 10, 20, 30 mobs as plenty as I want using the loop. We have a loop block in Minecraft, right? In our Minecraft make code, I have a loop block. So this loop block, especially the repeats, we have the forever, we have the repeats. The repeats help you spawn as multiple mobs as you wish to, right? So we're going to use the repeat to spawn more than one spawn. Okay, so now I'm going to click on my C to go back to my code. This is my code. So now I'll look for loops. This is my loops right here. I'll click on the loop. And once I click on the loop, I'll look for the repeat. I'll look for the repeat. So I have to scroll. This is the repeat here. I'm going to click on it, and now I'll drag it and oh my and drop it inside. I'm trying to loop this pawn, so I'll just bring it out and drop it somewhere here, and then I'll drag out this pawn block and try locking it inside it. And once you get this sound, that means you have already succeeded in putting it together. So now I'll drag this and I'll return it back to where I got it from. All right, and that is it. So now that we have done this, you can decide to change the numbers, right? You can decide to change the numbers, but I have four here. So I'll just type 10. I'll type 10. So you can type as many as you wish. If you're following, let me know in the chat, okay? Let me know in the chat so we can continue. Ogenemaru, Daniel, okay, you guys are following. Who else is following so we can continue? Mind you, we are going to build house with a code. We're going to code the house. This time around, we are not placing block. We are going to use code to build. All right. And now, let's write on. I'm going to click on this my play button right here. Let's see what we have done. Then I'll press my T button as usual, and I'm going to type chicken again. I'm going to type chicken. Now enter. Now, can you see how many chicken I have in my world? I have 10 chicken because that's what I spawn. Can you see? I have 10 chicken. Now they are going into the forest again. I don't know, they like running away, but if it's the cat or any other spawn like cow, pig, sheep, they stay one place. Okay, can you see? Are you there? How many mob did you spawn? Tell me in the chat box how many mob did you spawn? 11. Okay. Who else? How many mob? And which mob did you spawn? Do you use chicken, cow, pig? Which mob did you spawn, Daniel? Okay, okay, Nemaru. 10. Okay, you spawned the cow. Wow. That means you now have a farm in your world. Alright. Okay. Okay, Nemaru, you did chicken. Oh, that's what's happening. Olawala is following. Chiagozi. Others. I used to following. If you're following, let me know in the chat box before we start building. Because that's a second stage of our make code activity. First one is spawning mobs. Now you can spawn any mob of your choice using this particular pattern. can spawn one and then you can now spawn multiple using the repeat loop. Chiagozie, your new Minecraft is not working. It's not letting you do anything at all. Okay. Sorry about that. So now let's continue. So now I'm going to type on my C again and I'll click on home. Now you create a new project. Click on new project, create a new project. And then you are going to name it make code house. Type make code house. Type make code house. Okay. That means you are lost, Olawale. Just we're about to do something new. So follow us from here, from this point. Then later you can watch the recorded video. This class is being streamed on YouTube, so you can watch it later and the links go up to be shared there so you can watch it and follow up from where you missed. Okay? Alright. So now type make code house and create. So we're here now. Yes, you can name it villa or anything you like. It's your world, it's your house. Feel free. And now we'll begin. Are you ready? Type I'm ready so we can continue. Okay, Maro, you are ready. Who else is ready? Tawale, see what you are going to do. Press the C button on your keyboard. Once you press the C button, your make code interface will open. Click on that new project, name it, and then you enter. To take it to bring you to this place we are now. Type C, then name it and enter. We named ours Make Code House. So you can name yours Make Code House or any other one you wish. So hurry up so you can follow up. All right. So we are going to return this block, return it, and then I'm going to click on block. Once I click on block, I will get this drop down. So the block we are going to be using is the fill width. This fill width block right here. This fill width block right here. We are going to drag it or drag it out. Once you drag it out, you're going to drop it inside the on command block. Drop it inside the on command block. Lock it. Lock it inside the on command block. And then you rename it from this run, change it to house. The on command should be house. The on command should be house. And then, are you there? If you have gotten to this stage, type in the chat box so we can continue. Okay. Oh, Olawale, you're not following. That's beautiful. So let's ride on. Now, we're also going to change this. We change this block right here in the fill width. Click on the drop down. And search for diamond. Search for diamond. Once you search for diamond, you are going to click on this particular diamond. This one here, the blue one. Click on it. Once you click on it, it automatically replaces the block that is in the fill width. Right? Are you there? If you are there, type in the chat box. Okay. All right. So now, after dropping this block inside the fill width, the next thing we are going to do is to change the value. We have zero from the from, we have 000, and from the two we have 000. So we're going to change these values to fit into what we want to build. Mind you, we are building a house with code, right? So you type the first zero and change it to 4, -4 rather. -4. Then the middle one, we're not going to touch it. Then the last one, -4 again. -4. And then you come down to inside the 2, you edit the first one to be 4, the middle one to be 5, and the last one to be 4. Are you there? And then you change this replace right here. Change this replace to hello. Can you see the hello below on the drop down? Change it to hello. If you don't change it to hello, it's going to give you a very stretched structure, and that's not what we want. We want a structure that looks like a house. So that's what we're trying to create. So once you have gotten to this stage, we'll test what you have done. If you have gotten to this stage, let me know so we can test together. Olawale, you have not gotten here. Genemaru, what about you? Okay, Genemaru is there. Daniel is there. Others. Are you guys not participating? What's wrong? What's happening? Alright, so now we are going to test. Okay. Click on your play button on the green white button below your code. That's your play button. And let's see what we have done. Now we are back into our world. So I'm going to click on my T button, and I will type house, which is what we are coding for. Mind you, the name of the command block is house. So you are going to type that exact thing that you named your command block into the text box. Okay. And now, and immediately I clicked enter, I'm already inside my house. You see, no stress. I'm in my house now. So I can just decide to drop touch light to light up everywhere. Can you see my house? But my house does not have window, no door, no escapers. So I'm going to get out of this place. I'm going to go closer, and I'll break here and I'll break here again. And this is my door. So I will step out. I'm going to escape from this place right here. Going to escape. Okay. Oh. So this is my house. Now the next thing we are going to do is to go and add windows to our house. After that, we are going to roof. We are going to roof. So and decide to step back a little bit to see the view. But I have so many trees, and the trees is not letting me navigate very well. So I can just decide to cut the trees, the leaf that is obstructing me. So now we are going to go back to our code to go and add window. Right? We're going to add window. After that, we'll add roof. Are you ready so we can do that? Yes, we'll add window before roof. I know some of you have been asking, how do we roof our house? How do we roof our house? So now with make code, you can build without placing blocks. You just have to use your blocks to command whatever you want. And tada, you have it in your world. Okay, now I have space. So I can actually move about and take a better view of my house. My house is hanging in the air. Really? Okay. This is another pattern of building. Wow. All right. So I'm going to click on my command block. Can we continue? Can we continue? Now we want to add window to our building. Okay, so now this is what we're going to do. We'll go back to our blocks again, and then we'll look for the fill with block again. The first one we added to our command block. You drag it out and we position it under the first one, exactly as seen. And then you click inside here. We are going to grab glass. Since we are trying to create window, glass is better for window. So I have glass right here. Can you see that? So I'm going to click on the glass. Now it automatically replaces the icon we have here. The item we have here have been replaced automatically. So now the next thing to do is to change the values. We have 000 here from and the 2000. So we're going to replace the values. So the first one we are replacing it with 4. The second one we're replacing it with 1. And then the last one in the from we are replacing it with -2. The first one should be -4. -4. -4. Then you come down to the 2. The first one here is -4, 3, and 2. Can you see that? So for replace, we are not going to change it to anything. We'll leave it at replace, okay? And then I'm going to check out for what I've done. And I'm going to click on my T and type house and enter. Okay, so this is my window. Can you see that my house now possesses a window? We now have a window, and that is it. So we are going to break out again. So can you see? Though our building is hanging because we are unable to find a spacious place, right? We're able to find a spacious place. So this is what happens. You're supposed to finish building your house before you test it. Because how many times you type your house, that's how many houses that is going to appear in your world. But when you are done coding, if you code everything at once before spawning the house, that way you're going to get a one complete building, right? So how many times we are going to test this is how many houses that will appear here till the last one. So the next one we're going to do now is the roofing, okay? So if you're following, let me know. You don't get from where I added window. Hold on. Let me show you. All right. So I'll click on my code again. This is exactly what I did. Daniel, this is it. We added another block, nothing much. We just added this second block here. We went to our block and we got another fill width block, right? We got another fill width block and then we placed it under this one right here. Hmm? So we didn't do anything. We have not gone far. Didn't do anything more difficult. So try doing it. Daniel, do you get what I'm saying? And Olawale, you too. Where did you get lost? Where exactly? Okay, see what is going to happen. Let's take it again. Hold on. We're going to take it again, and this time around, everybody pay attention. I don't want anybody to get lost. We're going to build this structure from the start again, and this time around, I'll look for a spacious place so the building won't be hanging, and then you'll be able to get a better view of all everything we're going to be building. All right, is that fine? I didn't break any part for the window. I only added the code, and automatically the window was being added by Minecraft make code. Okay, so we are going to take it again. We are going to take it again. So I'm creating a new project. In my new project, I'm naming it make code make code builder. Please follow up. Make code builder and play. I hope you are paying attention. It's loading. Please give me your maximum attention. Don't want anybody to tell me that they are lost. I'm taking everything slow, slow, so that everybody will follow. Who is on my screen? Shia Gozi, you're on my screen. Ah, I hope you're getting ready. Please get ready. Those of you that got lost at some point, you can also start all over again with me. So your project presentation is going to be on Friday, and that's the this Minecraft class will be coming to an end. On note, your project. Who else can't hear me? Let me know if it's from my end. If you can hear me, indicate in the chat. Can hear me, indicate in the chat. Oh, so let's go and look for a better place. Yeah, moving on to another word. Can you see? We don't village here. Oh. Let's go and check it out uh this is beautiful. So I can actually come down and look around in. Oh, 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 see different houses. This is nice. Can you see? Mm, okay. Let me just fly up and look for a flat place. I'm looking for. Uh, I said everybody should pay attention. Then I'm replying to you that we are trying to start all over. Log in with that email you changed it to, not the one we gave you, because it normally requests for change of email before you be able to log in. So remember the email you logged in with. I try logging in with it. Add there the name too. Okay? Is that okay? Okay, Daniel just explained to you. So do exactly what he's telling you to do. So let's wait for it. Sorry, I'm trying to create another word. That's why it's taking a little bit of time. So let's wait for it. Okay. At least now I have a spacious place to. Okay. So let's create space. So when we start building, so I'm trying to create more space in my world instead of flying up to go and search. Can you see I'm breaking? Have enough space in your world. Okay, now we just do with what we have. Okay, we'll do with what we have. We start building from here. It's not bad. Okay, we'll go again. We go again. So we are going to then new project. Please, those of you that got lost, we've started again. Please pay attention. And I'll type make code have two, and I'll click on enter. Now it's loading. And there we go. So I'm going to return this block here, and we're going to change the run to house and then enter. So the next thing we are going to do is to go to our block, click on block, um, and then you choose this block right here, fill with block, click on it, and we already have it. Drag it out. Okay, once you drag it out, you are going to drag it and place it inside here. Once you've placed it, you click on this drop down, and you search for diamond. So once you search for diamond, you choose this blue diamond right here. So automatically it have changed to diamond. So the next thing we are going to do now is to change the values. So the first one we are going to change it to, we're going to change it to -4. Then the center one, we're going to leave it as 0. And the last one, we're going to change it to -4. Right, and then we'll come down. In the two, we're going to change this one to 4, the center one to 5, and the last one to 4. I hope you are following. I hope you are following. If you're following, let me know in the chat. Then after that, I'm going to change this replace to hollow. Okay, I'll change it to hollow. Once I'm done changing it to hollow, I'm going to click on my play button. Okay, so after doing that, I'm going to click on my T button on my keyboard, and then I will type house, and I'll click on enter, and automatically I am inside my house. So I'll get my inventory and search for torchlight. I'll grab my torchlight and place it in my hotbar, close my inventory, and then light up my house. So can you see the structure? It's on my screen. Can you see that? So now I want to step out. So I can also decide to break through, go back. Oh no. I'm trying to get to the end of the house. So you can decide to stand on this house and create another one. Or we look for another spacious place to create the next one. I just try to be in the middle. I think I'm in the center. Okay, so I'll type my C again. And we're going to get another fill with block, which is down here. Which is on my screen. So I'll position this inside the command block. After that, I'm going to change this to glass. We're trying to get the window. So I'll click on the drop down and I'll search for glass. The first one was diamond, and then this one is going to be glass. So we'll choose the first glass here. Who's on my screen? Chiagozie, why are you on the screen? Stop drawing on the screen. So now we'll change the value. The first one we are changing it to -4, 1, -2. -4, 1, -2. Then the second one, -4, 3, and 2. And then we're also going to add the roof now so that we can just test it together. Okay, so we don't have to have so many buildings in our world. Right? So this one we are not going to change it, we are going to leave it on replace. Then we'll get another fill with block. Drag it out and position it inside your command block. Then it's time to change the values too. This one is for the roof. So the first thing we are going to do is to look for block iron. Like that's what we're going to use for the roof. So type block iron. Is it block of iron? Block of iron, sorry. Block of iron, which is that one right there. You click on it. That's what we'll be using for our roof. And now for the value, the from value is going to be -7, 6, -7. -7, center one, 6, the last one, -7. Okay. Who is on my screen? Who is that person on my screen? Chiagozie. Chiagozie. Why are you joining on the screen? What's that supposed to mean? Now let's continue. So as I said, as I was saying, this last one here is going to be -7. And then for the one below, it's going to be 767, no minus. 7, 6, If you have gotten to this stage, let me know in the chat box. And then 7767. Now it's time to check. Let's go and expand the house that we just created. Click on the play button. Click on the play button and let's pound the house by clicking on the T button on our keyboard and then typing house and then enter. Can you see? Here is the window. Our roof is outside. Let's go outside and go and see our roof. Let's take a look at what we have done. Whoa, I see. It's looking like upstairs. Here's our roof. So let's go around. Like we just got a story building. This is like a story building, right? Okay. Oh, this is where the glass is. This is nice though. Can you see? This is the interior of the house. So, and that's it for building. Let me see your house. If you know you've got it, you can screenshot your house and send it in the chat box. Let's see what you've done. So your project for this particular section, that's Minecraft game development, is you're going to create a world. So in your world, you are using creative, not survival. You're going to build a house. After building a house, you are going to create a game, which is the game we did on the day three. We created a game, right? So you create a game. And the house you are going to build, you are building the house with code. Okay, we just learned how to build a house with code. Okay, so you're going to code your house and you're going to create a game in your world, right? The simple game we created on day three, that's what you're going to do. Is it day three? Okay, day three was storytelling. On day four, we created a game in our world. There is no more login available, Chiagozi. We don't have any more links, okay? And then try to do your quiz and your assignments. All the assignments for the classes are available except from the one from today, but it's going to be available by tomorrow unfailingly. You can check in tomorrow. We're going to update it tonight, and by tomorrow, the quiz and the assignment for today's class is going to be available in the Link School app. So do well to do all your assignments and quiz. We're going to grade you, okay? And then you see what you have been able to do. You see your performance from your grade. Once we grade you, you get the notification. Make sure you sign into the Link School app with your email account so whenever we grade you, you're going to see your grade and know your performance. Is that okay? And make sure you come early to class on Friday since it's our presentation day. create something beautiful. I've done a whole lot this section. So I'm expecting really beautiful projects from you guys. Okay. Any question? Like creating a game. I said you should build a structure, code a house. Code a house that have a roof, a window, just exactly what we did today. And then you're going to create a game in your world. A game that is similar to the one we did on the day 4. You can go and watch the video. It's available on the YouTube and also in the Link School app. All right. So you can rewatch the video, create that game in your world, and then code your building with the make code block available in the Minecraft education. All right. For those of you um that have exhausted their login, so sorry about that, but we don't have extra login to give you. So just try to do your assignment on quiz and submit it. Okay. We'll also grade you from there. Yes, please come to class early on Friday. I want to see what you guys will be able to. I want to see. I want you guys to surprise me. You know how to surprise me, right? Presentation day, you guys know how to shock me. So I'm expecting that. I want to see beautiful project. Any question? Because our class is up. Our time is up. Class is over. Any question? Any question? Chiagozie, what's the problem? Why are you crying? Hmm? No more login. Yes, baby. There's no more login. Sorry about that. We told you guys to not to misuse your login. You have only 24 trials. 24 trials would have been able to lead you throughout the class week. This is just day 8. And then someone have already exhausted 24 trials. Wow. Sorry about that, okay? What do I do next? No, the login. We gave you a login. Login with your login details that we give to you. Log into it with the login details we give to you. Yes, of course, you can use another block apart from diamond. Just make sure your project is beautiful. Okay? Use another suitable block of your choice, different color. You can play around with different color of blocks. Just make sure your project should be presentable and do something nice. Be creative. That's the headline. The headline is be creative. They're showing you current password. Which current password is that? Which password did you change it to? Try the new one and then the one we sent to you that day. They're showing you failed validation in submitting your assignment. Seriously, how? Try again. It shouldn't be because I extended the date for the assignment so that everybody can submit before the 28th of this month. At least that's the deadline is the 28th of this month. So if it's not submitting, try again. Maybe it's your network, okay? And then also do your quiz. Your quiz from day 2 down to day 8. Make sure you complete all your quiz and your assignments. And then I already told you the pattern you're going to use to submit your assignment, right? After doing your assignment in Minecraft, you are going to fly so that we get the full interface of your project. Then you screenshot. Okay, that screenshot is what you are going to send into the Link School app as your assignment. Okay, so that's all for today's class. I'm going to see you guys on Friday. Come early and make sure you come with your projects. Okay, bye. Share goes which file are you sharing? Okay, so that's all.